So now today we will have this PPT visualizing the nation. Okay, let's go through that. Yes, we learn about Mazzini, Cavard, right? Good. So now let us focus on this. The nation states came into being. Yes, Giuseppe Mazzini. About the secret societies, all we have learned that if you have read the textbook. Now let us focus on today's PPT. Okay. So now that there was the nation states means the states became unified and they were independent. After that, what happened? Let's see that the nation states came into being. They were existing, right? What next? How would you define a nation's personality? Back then, nations were represented as females. Okay, we have seen that, isn't it? They were depicted, they were represented as a females. They were not based on any particular representative, but rather as a concrete representation of the concept, like liberty. Yes. So it was the concept of it was not the figure who was given importance, but it was the concept was what was given importance. Okay. Look at figure 17. Do the colors tell you which nation it represents? So we will do that after the PPT. Study her various moods in figure 18 and 19 that we are going to do after this PPT. Okay. The nation states came into being. What next? Now giving the nation a face. Each element that went into portraying a nation in a female form represented a certain principles. Read the table on page number 24 to know what the accessories they had adorned with stand for. Now, this is really, really very important. As we go to the textbook, we will, of course, have this uh, like all like from the crown, then the sword, whatever is they are holding in the hand, all this has a meaning to it. And 1 mark questions come on that. So this table is really very important. Okay. So you need to read from the beginning of page number 23 till the end of page number 25. We will do this today itself. Okay, visualizing the nation. While it is easy enough to represent a ruler through a portrait or a statue, what does one go about using a face of a nation? Artists in the 18th and 19th century found a way out by personifying a nation. You now know what is personification, right? Personifying means, yes, you have studied in English grammar, right? What is personification? Or what do you mean by personify? Means giving human qualities. Yes, compare with humans. Yes, that is also correct. Or like giving human qualities to a non-living thing. Yes, correct. So, in other words, that presented a country as if it was a person. Nations were then portrayed as female figures. The female form that was chosen to personify the nation did not stand for any particular woman in a real life. Rather, it sought to give the abstract idea of the nation to concrete form. That is, the female figure became an allegory of the country. Okay, so you have to remember the sentence. Allegory means representative of that nation. So for Germany it was different. Okay, for French it was different. What were the figures? You have to uh, keep that in mind. Okay, you will recall that during the French Revolution, artists used the female allegory to portray ideas such as liberty, justice, and republic. These ideals were represented through specific objects or symbols. As you would remember, the attribute of liberty and a red cap and a broken chain. While justice is generally a blindfolded woman carrying a pair of weighing scales. Okay. So liberty, what is what does liberty like? What are the specifications? Special features of liberty is red cap and a broken chain. Sorry. Okay. And then justice is always blindfolded woman carrying a pair of weighing scale. Mark these sentences. These may come for 1 mark. Like they come, but which exact sentence, that I cannot assure you. So mark these sentences. Okay. Similar Similar female allegories were invented by artists in the 19th century to present the nation. In France, she was christened Marmion, a popular Christian name. Okay, so France. So now relate France with Marnia. Okay, the female allegory of France was Marnia. So this sentence is again important, which underline the idea of people's nation. Her characteristics, also this what I'm reading now, her characteristics were drawn from those of liberty and the republic. Means the red cap, the tricolor, the cockade. Okay, so this from her to cockade, that also is an important sentence. Statues of Manian were erected in public squares to remind the public of nation symbol of unity and to pursue them to identify with it. Marnian images were marked on coins and stamps. So in this way, the figure was published. You can see up this figure 16. Yes. So this is a postage stamp of 1850 with the figure of Marnian representing the Republic of France. Okay, got it? So this is how the idea of nation state popularized. So similarly, Germania became the allegory of the German nation. Similar, Germania and German. That you can remember, right? It is rhyming. It visual representation. Germania wears a crown of oak leaves as the German oak stands for heroism. This sentence is important. Like both from similarly to heroism. So, what does the crown of Germania signify? Either this way the question may come, or like what does the crown of oak leaves of Germania represent? Okay, such type of 1 mark questions may come. Okay, so these are important sentences. Mark it in your textbook. Now you can also see the figure 17 as told in the PPT. Now see this. What is important? Now see what things are there. The flag. Okay. The crown of oak leaves. Okay. Then the breast, like the eagle on the breast. Okay. Breast chest, we can say. Then whatever. The sword in the hand. Okay. And what else, ma'am? Just write down. So all these significance are the broken chain, if you can see at the left of the picture. Okay. So what does that mean? So you have to be very specific regarding it. Now here, Germania, Philip With. So who is Philip With? The artist who portrayed the Germania picture. Okay. And what was the year? 1848. The artist prepared this painting of Germania on the cotton banner as it was meant to hang from the ceiling of the church of St. Paul, where the Frankfurt Parliament was convened in March 1848. So from this, where it was, why it was hanged, that is not important. The name of the artist is important, the year and the name of the picture. Okay. So if possible, underline it. Yeah, here it is now. This entire, what the PPT was telling about was this table. Okay, meaning of the symbols. Broken chair, being freed. Breastplate with eagle, as I said, symbol of German Empire state. Crown of oak leaves, heroism. Then crown of, oh, we did that. So sword, readiness to fight. Olive branch, oh, around the sword. So she is holding a sword as well as a olive branch. So willingness to make peace. Olive stands for, olive branch stands for peace. So they are ready to fight also, and also make peace. Okay. Then black, red, and gold tricolor, flag of liberal nationality in 1848, banned by the dukes of the German states. Okay. Then rays of the rising sun, that means beginning of a new era. Okay. So these you have to see that you remember this. Okay. Towards your right hand side, you have all the symbols. Okay. The sword and the broken chain and the breastplate, the flag, olive leaf, crown, and all those things. Okay. So even this picture also can be asked. Okay. Yeah. Now, see, figure 18, the fallen Germania. Who is the artist? Julius Hubner. Okay. And he drew it in 1850. Now you can see the signs of falling of the crown, falling of the sword. Then there is a skull, right? That means the condition was very bad. The government folded, or it was not successful. Okay. So this again is a picture. Again, Germania regarding guarding the rain. This is now in 1860. The artist is Lawrence Carlsen. Okay, was commissioned to paint this image. The inscription of German sword read, "The Germans sword protect the German rain." Okay, means the sword in this picture, what it denotes? It is not readiness of fight. That is a different Germania, and this is a different Germania. Okay, here protection of German rain. Okay, and there it is readiness to fight. So you have to be very particular when you are studying, when you are reading it. Okay, you should have a minute observation. So that's all for today.
If you like our videos, do share them and subscribe to our channel. If you want awesome quizzes, write to us. Keep watching and keep learning with Walnut.